Hello again, everyone. It's Vince from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for April 18th, 2024. Let's take a quick look at the markets here. Again, a pretty uneventful day, but once again, mostly in the red. The Dow just squeaking out a small gain here. If you look at the last couple of days, the last 2, 3 days, the closes were pretty much at the same spot. Why is that? Well, there's a bit of support here, so it looks like it's hit an area of support, and now we'll see, if we can get a bounce or not. I'm leaning towards not, mainly because if we look at the S&P 500, which was down about 13 points today, it has a while to go before it hits any sort of support. And the same thing with the Nasdaq. I mean, the Nasdaq now has been taking out lows and really is far from an area where we could imagine some support coming in. So the Nasdaq down 127 today, the Russell down 3.5, and you know could could find some support here, but so far doesn't seem to be holding at all. So and again, if we look at the main ETFs of the different sectors, I'll just quickly scan through here. What you're going to notice is that they're all below the 20 period MA, and they've all been pulling back recently here. So this has been an across the board broad sell off here. There you go. So really, there isn't a single sector that was spared here. And, until we find some support, we should expect more of the same. Now, a couple of charts to note today. Netflix announcing earnings right after the close. Apparently, they blew away earnings, but I haven't had a chance to dig into it. But looking at the reaction here after market close, it is down on almost 22 points or 3.5%. That takes us a lot closer to this line that we had drawn in mainly. If you look at the monthly here, there, bit of support there. So overcoming that first, could have been a hurdle, but now if we pull back and there's the the aftermarket print right at that level, if we bounce off there, like hold support and bounce, this could be a long opportunity here setting up soon, most likely into next week. But this is one to continue to keep an eye on, because either way, there should be an opportunity. If we break the 580 level, now we're looking at a potential gap fill down here, and again, an area where there's a lot less support. A couple other ones we had mentioned the other day. One was Alphabet here, and we're still holding that line, right? We're still holding support. So, this may end up setting up long here. We'll see. And lastly, Apple getting very close to that 165 level. This one has been sort of dragging its feet lately here, and had a nice strong bounce, completely turn around and failed. And look at where we closed today, right there. So couple more points, and we break below that 165 level, where it should most likely accelerate downward. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We are certainly in a pullback. What we cannot say is that the index charts here for the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell are in line on daily, weekly, monthly. They are not. A couple of them have rolled on both daily and weekly, but not on the monthly yet. So we are in that gray zone. Again, today I scanned, I think it was almost 5,700 charts. I came up with 19 on the short list. And then from there, there's only a couple to share. So it is that phase in the markets where we just got to tread lightly. But what I would expect to happen here is a continuation of this retracement for now.